Did you know you can grow a coffee plant indoors? Yes, you can. Imagine waking up to the smell of fresh coffee from your very own plant. It's easier than you think. With a little care and patience, you can enjoy homegrown coffee. This guide will teach you how. Growing coffee at home is a rewarding experience. It's like having a little piece of the tropics right in your living room. Plus, you'll get to impress your friends with your very own coffee beans. Not all coffee plants are suitable for growing indoors. Arabica and Robusta are the two most common coffee species. Arabica is best for beginners. It's easier to grow and produces delicious beans. Robusta is a bit more finicky, but it has a higher caffeine content. When choosing a plant, look for one that is healthy and pest-free. A young plant will be easier to manage indoors. You can find coffee plants at some garden centers or online. Coffee plants need plenty of light, but not direct sunlight. Direct sunlight can scorch the leaves, causing them to turn brown and crispy. Instead, aim for bright, indirect light to keep your plant healthy and vibrant. Place your plant near a sunny window, but make sure it's not in direct sunlight for most of the day. East or west-facing windows are ideal as they provide the right amount of light without the harsh midday sun. You can use a sheer curtain to filter the light. This will help diffuse the sunlight, ensuring your coffee plant gets the light it needs without the risk of sunburn. Coffee plants also need regular watering. They thrive in consistently moist soil, but it's important to avoid waterlogging. Water your plant when the top inch of soil is dry. Stick your finger into the soil to check its moisture level. If it feels dry, it's time to water. Don't let the soil dry out completely, but don't overwater it either. Overwatering can lead to root rot, which is detrimental to your plant's health. Use well-draining soil and a pot with drainage holes to prevent root rot. This ensures excess water can escape, keeping the roots healthy and oxygenated. Fertilize your plant every few weeks during the growing season, which is spring and summer. Use a balanced, water-soluble fertilizer to provide essential nutrients and promote healthy growth. Section 4. From bean to cup, harvesting your coffee. This is the stage where all your hard work and patience finally pay off. It takes about 3 to 4 years for a coffee plant to produce beans. During this time, the plant requires consistent care, including proper watering, fertilizing, and protection from pests. Once your plant starts to flower, you'll know it's close to producing beans. The flowering stage is a critical period as it indicates that the plant is healthy and maturing well. The flowers are white and smell like jasmine. This delightful fragrance is one of the many joys of growing your own coffee. After the flowers fade, small green berries will appear. These are the early stages of the coffee cherries, and they will gradually grow in size. These berries will turn red when they are ripe and ready to be harvested. The ripening process can take several months, so patience is key. To harvest the beans, simply pluck the ripe berries from the branches. It's best to do this by hand to ensure that only the ripest berries are selected. Once you have collected the berries, you need to remove the beans from the fruit. This process is known as pulping. You can do this by hand or with a small machine called a pulper. The pulper helps to separate the beans from the pulp more efficiently. After the beans have been removed, they need to be dried. Proper drying is crucial to prevent mold and ensure the beans are ready for roasting. You can dry them in the sun or in a food dehydrator. Sun drying is traditional and can take several days, while a food dehydrator can speed up the process. Once dried, your beans are ready for the next step, roasting. Section 5. The joys of homegrown coffee. Growing your own coffee is a rewarding experience. It starts with a simple seedling, planted with care and nurtured over time. Watching it grow and flourish is a joy in itself. It's a great way to learn about plants and enjoy fresh, delicious coffee. The process teaches patience and dedication, and the reward is a cup of coffee that you can truly call your own. Plus, you'll get to impress your friends and family with your very own homegrown coffee beans. Imagine the conversations and the pride you'll feel when you share your journey with them. Imagine their faces when you brew them a cup of coffee from beans you grew yourself. The aroma, the taste, and the story behind it will make every sip special. So why not give it a try? It's a fulfilling hobby that brings joy and satisfaction. You'll be amazed at how simple it can be to start. Growing coffee at home is easier than you think. With the right conditions and a bit of effort, you can cultivate your own coffee plants, even in small spaces. With a little care and patience, you'll be enjoying the fruits of your labor in no time. The journey from seed to cup is a beautiful one, filled with learning and satisfaction.